Let the horns sound and the ravens gather, because we're playing Mount Blade Bannerlord, one of the craziest strategy action RPGs out there. Oof, this is gonna be hell of a ride. The journey starts by choosing our character's culture. We choose the Sturgeons, the hardy people of the north, who live in an icicle. They're arguably the worst faction, the worst nation in the game, but we'll be fine, right? And then we had to create our character. It took me a bit longer than I would like to admit, but we got it done. Then came choosing our background, our family, our adolescence. What this does is pretty much just change your stats and your starting skills to however you want it. It's pretty nice. I like it. So I just show some random stuff. Mainly trading. I don't know why I did that, because I didn't really use it much, but And we also had to create a banner. So I did blue for the homeland of Sturgia, and then the triangle we did like a yellow, because it represents how much we're going to piss on the enemy. You know, I felt like it kind of harmonized. Then came the best part. We had to choose our family name / clan name / what name your faction / kingdom will become when you get to that level, if you get to that level. And then we also had to choose our character's name, and I felt like 3. Just makes sense, right? Right, guys? Let's do Bannerlord. Everything is on max. Yeah, everything is maxed out. And here we are. We start off next to the capital city of Sturgia, Varcheg. We head inside and recruit our first members of our little warband. Some crazy lunatic Vikings. There you go. Ooh. And there's our first sighting of some hostile forces. These guys are bandits, they're sea raiders, they're Vikings, but just bad. Kind of difficult to deal with, but they give really good loot if you're able to defeat them. And we head into our first battle. Okay, boys, you're gonna move to there. And shield wall. Shield wall. Now, I wanted my units to kind of stand in the shield wall while I try to poke whoever was out of their group. The Sea Raiders are kind of difficult to deal with, but here we're kind of lucky because it's the lowest tier of Sea Raiders, and it went kind of well, and we won. Nice. That was pretty easy. Luckily, it was only the worst Sea Raiders. Whoa, that was lucky. Reinforced thick tunic. Take that. Round shield. Take that. I loot up and gear up from the Sea Raiders that we just killed, and we head back out and look for more bandits. We find some looters, and we're hoping that this one other NPC of Sturgia will help us, Roland, but he's a little traitor.
You brought your purse? See, we're what you might call brigands, and I'm afraid we can't let you pass without paying.
Yeah. Why did Roland not help me? What is Roland just fucking... Roland just abandoned me. I thought like, yeah, we're gonna do it together. I guess not, Roland, huh? You little rascal. I pay off the bandits as I'm far too outnumbered. I head back to the capital city, accept a quest to deal with brigands that we literally just left, and we found a tournament, and of course I get right in there. Starts are pretty slow. We're an archer. I kill my own teammate, and we start just hacking at the enemy with our double-handed axe. And this is where some funny business happens. I have a mod called Cinematic Combat, and it starts, and it crashes the whole game. Which means we have to start over again, and the Sea Raiders that we killed, and the quest that we did, and all that has been erased. We're starting from square one. Okay. Well, the game crashed. So we're gonna disable the cinematic mod, because, what was that? Okay, seems like we lost, that fight never happened, so we're just gonna go redo that real quick. And now there's no Sea Raiders here. Oh, okay. We head back to where we saw the Sea Raiders the first time, and now they're not here. Luckily, we find some looters. We massacre them, and then we head back out. The day is indeed ours. We find 2 more looter groups. We kill them. The second group throws some questionable rocks that some people would maybe call poop, but we kill them as well. Nice. Then we get back to the capital city of Sturgia, Varcheg, and we sell some of the goods and the loot that we got from the looters, and we see a tournament. And of course you're gonna join that. Yeah. Stop it! Stop it! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh! Oh. Yeet. Nice. We're just spamming him. We can just... yeah, we can just mow through them. Hell yeah. Nice. In the finals, the last round of the tournament, we're fighting against our teammate that helped us get here. Nice. Hell yeah, we did it. No way. And with that amazing victory, we got a pretty high tier helmet, a very close helmet giving us 42 head armor, which is pretty decent, extremely decent this early on. There's some pretty decent head protection now. And here you can see the troop tree. This is where you can see what your troops can upgrade into. As your troops kill other enemies, they get XP and you can upgrade them. I chose to upgrade 4 of my guys into Surgeon Woodsman to see what they were about. Oh yeah, they got spears. Nice. Already gonna throw? You won't hit that though. You guys are really missing, huh? Well, you guys are really bad. Woodsman, eager to throw. They miss a lot. But they have a two-handed axe and they can cleave through enemies. These guys surprised me, I gotta be honest. They were better than I thought they first were. Now, after some days of recruiting new people and doing quests, on around day 8, we found this small group of madmen. What? I'll make trinkets from your pinky toes. Who we easily killed with the help of a bigger lord. And we recruited one of them. We can recruit him? Let's recruit him. Now, skipping a few days forward, I have amassed quite a hardy warband, and I started to do some more difficult quests, like this one, where we had to hunt down some poachers that were annoying the hell out of a village. It was pretty easy. We did pretty well. What can I say? Just mow them down, boys. He's just running. As I menacingly ride next to the fleeing enemy and actually enjoy how my troops tried to snipe them, I realized that we were on a good path. And it was looking upward from here. And here we can see one of the reasons this playthrough is more hardcore. I have a mod enabled that spawns a bunch of different smaller tribes and clans and smaller nations and groups that kind of tend to themselves but are incredibly hostile and extremely difficult to deal with. And here's one of them. Rogo, who's for some reason extremely fast, like his name is Barry Allen, catches us, and this is how he goes. This is gonna be pretty difficult, I'm guessing. We gotta help these guys. I don't know who's who. That's the thing. Fuck. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm dead. That was my... No! That was my throwing axe. And with our first loss of the campaign, we are set back to square one. We lose all of our troops, and we are held captive by this smelly Rogo guy. Luckily, it didn't take any of our money or equipment, but still, fuck you, Rogo. As I'm freed, I head back out to the towns and cities of Sergia to recruit back my Viking army, hoping to one day find Rogo when I have an army that he can't beat. Out of nowhere, we got ambushed yet again by Raises the raid boss? What the fuck, man? Oh, it seems like you'll make another fine addition to our collection. He kicked our teeth in and took my troops as his slaves, and I was sent straight back to the Sturgia homeland and tried to recruit more troops. It was looking kind of bleak. Now skipping a few days forward, we're fighting some Sturgian deserters of the King's army. After defeating them with the help of a town's militia, we got some sweet gear. Oh, bronze scale vest. We'll take all of this. After that Wolfar victory, we reach Clan Tier 1, which allows us to become a mercenary of any nation that we want, and also, we get double the troop capacity. So I start recruiting like the crazy warlord that I am. On our way out of Varchek, we see Sea Raiders. I quickly go to click on them, and we quickly find out that there's a bunch more than I thought there were. This is gonna be a huge battle. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna try to make them waste. We're gonna try to make them waste some other ranged, because I don't want my whole army to tank that. Let's see here. Poke them a little bit. Oh wow, they're hyper focused. They don't even want to care about me. Okay, almost died there. Casually just almost died, you know how it is. That warrior is keeping an eye on me. Okay. Nice. Here comes the rain of our spears. Come on. Whittle these boys down. Nice. Make them funnel in, and we'll surround them. Nice. And charge. I'm just picking off the ranged. The less people they have fighting us, the better. Because we will have such a strong mid. Look at that. That's all our mid. We were able to overwhelm them by holding an organized line and taking out their few melee parts that came to attack us, giving us an easy victory against the Sea Raiders. We go back to the capital city, sell our goods and accept a escort caravan quest. We go into the keep and ask one of the Sturgian lords if they need a mercenary company. Nice. They happily accept our clan as a mercenary company, as they're currently in a war against Valandia and could need a helping hand. We escort the merchant caravan and think about how we want to do this. If we want to help the Sturgians against Valandia, or continue to get XP for our troops and build a hardier warband. Or is it a suicide mission? This is the most under-equipped caravan seen to man. Like this. Well, let's go in the caravan. Our plan making gets rudely interrupted by a huge band of raiders. These are mounted raiders, extremely difficult to deal with unless you have a lot of archers and strong pikemen to keep the horses away. This one is going to be kind of tough, I think. Let's go for a strong mid again. Oh shit, they're all horsemen.
Shields forward!
Oh wow. I did not expect just pure horsemen. What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck. I'm missing on everything. Okay, we want definitely too wide. Want like that. Yep. Too wide. We have to have too wide. Maybe 3 wide. Wait, maybe even 3 wide. This is... That might work though? I don't really know. This is crazy. No way. After falling in battle and with no leader, our troops started to disorganize. They started chasing the enemies and didn't want to hold the formation, which became their downfall, and we lost pretty bad. After that bitter loss, we ditched the hell out of that caravan. I swear they're working for the enemy, I swear. We head back, recruit more troops, and think about what to do now. Wow. I honestly did not expect something like that to happen, but here we are. Wow. I could not save them. Let's just reset our whole... oh, I should not have done that. Oh, that's fine. I decided to fire all my troops and start from scratch, and maybe try a new composition of melee, ranged, and horsemen. Whatever I could think of, because what I just did definitely did not work. While recruiting, we were closely ambushed by the barbarians yet again. This time it's not Rogo, but it's Amma, one of his companions. We chase Amma all the way to another hostile group, with these guys being led by a guy called Björn. After inspecting his warband and having recruited some horsemen myself, I decide it's a fight that we might win. And we attack him. Who the hell are you? Well, aren't you a worthy capture? But who the hell are we even fighting? Set my infantry up in a defensive shield wall while I take my cavalry and lead them out to poke the enemy and see how strong they are. Seems like they weren't that strong. We were able to defeat them quite quickly. Took a long time because they had horsemen that tried to run away. But in the end, we got them, and we took Björn as a captive. Because, fuck you. You're my prisoner now, Björn. That's a lot of very good items. Literally for sleeveless male armor. Holy. So we defeat Björn, take all of his loot. Very good loot. And we put him into the dungeon of Omor, like the good mercenary company that we are. I head off and buy a workshop in the capital city and turn into a linen weavery to make some passive income. There, linen weavery. Then we head to the traders and I start to gear up a little bit. Having amassed a little bit of gold in our coffers, I decide we should probably buy some better armor. We get some light but still good armor, some throwing axes, and a pretty long spear, as we are mostly on horseback either way. I also decide to buy some horses for our people so we can actually move faster on the map. With our better gear and faster movement speed, we decide to rush to Serge's help as they are being sieged on Vlandian borders. Ooh, they're on 80, yeah, sure. We break in through the siege and lose some of our men to get inside the castle and help the garrison defend. Wait, should we ambush here? With the settlement's catapults having devastated the enemy forces, lowering their numbers drastically, we get an option to ambush. To head out from the castle and pick up some of their numbers and destroy some other siege equipment. So of course I'm gonna do that. He's helping us. Nice. Fucking go, boys. Go. Both sides have reinforcements trickling in. As I get profoundly more and more confused of what I'm supposed to actually do, I start hitting the ram with my sword. It's very not effective. I observe my troops and see what the hell is going on, and it's not that long until enemy reinforcements arrive and our castle sound the horn for us to retreat. Fuck. I start hacking away on the ram like a maniac, hoping to destroy it, and soon we do, and we do a tactical retreat and get back into the castle. Retreat, boys. After our incredibly successful ambush, of course led by me, Vidar, the leader of the garrison, decides to sally out and attack the main force with our full force. Attack, boys. I lead my cavalry and flank the enemy, ambushing the enemy range units. Uh-oh. After decisive victory, we take the enemy forces as prisoners and head back to the capital, where we reinforce our losses and put the prisoners in a dungeon, like they deserve. While in the Sturgeon Peninsula recruiting more units, the Valandi insurgents make peace. Probably because of that last defeat that we were so amazing at leading that great ambush and just being the best leader ever. They surrendered, and they have to pay tribute, and we won, giving us a higher pay as mercenaries, which is absolutely lovely. While looking for looters and bandits to gain some XP, we meet an old enemy, Rogo. We chase him down and we finally get to him. We attack with our full might, no mercy. Revenge is sweet, Rogo. We win and take him to the dungeons of the closest city, where he can rot and think about how dumb he is, and how much he smells, and how ugly he is, and how bad his haircut is, and how bad of a warlord he is, you know, many things. Back out in the lands, on day 60, we find yet another enemy, Races. Oh, who are you? I remember you. Oh, hello, friend. Sure. No friends here. Just steal. Just steal, brother, or you're gonna fucking pay this time. We corner Races and start bullying him, beating him, stabbing him, making coffee out of his toes. And as we stow Races away into a dungeon, the only boss he's gonna be is the boss of the other rat that he's sharing his cell with. After finishing a small quest in Varcheg, we head out and see a familiar banner. Races banner. It seems like he has somehow already escaped the dungeon and he seems hella mad. By the number of how many troops he has, this was gonna be a tough one. He's back? He's already back? No way. Let's hope this actually works. Because if not, then it's we're kind of having an issue. What the fuck? In the clash of our armies, I got absolutely shit on by a naked slave. Because of this, our troops again decided to disorganize, and hell kind of ensued. Having a comfortable lead of 42 versus 10 was not enough, as Races cavalry is a form of shock troops. If your troops are not in the correct formation and you allow him to run over you, you will lose. And that's exactly what I realized was starting to happen. You've got to be kidding me, right? Wow. Luckily, we were the aggressors of this fight and we were able to leave after. We returned back to Varcheg for what seems like the 60th time, with our heads low and our morale even lower. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was not supposed to happen. I quickly recruit up some new troops and we head back out into the lands. This time I'm gonna try to look for a companion. We go to new lands of our neighbors and look at what they have and all those weird things that they do and their weird cultures and how weird they smell and how weird they look. On the way looking for some companions, we find warbands and we find some deserters and we deal with those. While in the Northern Empire looking for some companions, Raganvad and the Surgeons decide to declare war on the Kuzite. These are nomads where their armies consist of mainly horsemen. Horsemen with spears, lances, and most known for their archers on horseback. Incredibly difficult to deal with. This is the start of a pretty big war. Day 77, we're still out in the neighboring lands looking for a wanderer, a companion, and we find Willowbark. This is a healer, and we decide to take her in because it's good to have a healer. What they essentially do is mitigate your losses into being wounded instead of dead. We also find Janab the Wanderer, who has high skills in leadership, polearm, and horse riding, which is something that I was looking for. A great addition to our ranks. While on our way back from the neighborlands recruiting 2 pretty valuable companions, Vlandia declares war. Sergia is now in a 2-front war. Sergia has very wide lands with a long travel time from each side. These 2 wars will shape the future of Sergia and could tear the whole kingdom apart. It is crucial that we now start to help. Already in one pretty huge war, having Vlandia on top of that, it was not going to be easy. I was getting curious of what the future now beholds. Arriving in Varcheg, I start buying gear for my companions, equipping them for the war ahead. On our way over to the eastern front, we find Isvan, leading a Sturgeon army. He has a quest. He's in need of grain and livestock to feed his army. We get the grain and livestock that he needs, give it to him, and finish the quest. At the eastern front, we see Kaisar Castle being sieged by Oleg's army. I wanted to help out with the siege, so I try to get over there, and I get quickly stopped by Esselin's army. I try multiple times to get to the castle, but I can't, as Esselin's army is keeping me at bay. We then see Chemir of the Forest people crossing the bridge, probably trying to get to Esselin's army to help break the siege of the Kaisar Castle, so I decide to kill them, giving us a taste of the first battle against the Kuzite.
Know each other's names, even if we fight.
I'm 3. And in 3 minutes, you're about to die. I quickly assign my companions to their respective ranks and organize my troops for a big battle.
One man, hear me! Over!
I start by bullying their weak cavalry, essentially removing their ability to flank my infantry. I then lead my cavalry on a charge against the enemy's superior ranged units. The ranged units are quickly dealt with thanks to the horse's trample mechanic. I then quickly charge into the enemy's open ranks and do as much trample damage as I can. With the enemy's superior ranged units dealt with early on in the fight, the enemy's melee infantry quickly scatter the field as our Vikings are just superior and overwhelming. This was our first victory against the Kuzite, and it was quite decisive, although this is only a mercenary company. Esselin quickly chases us out as we go back to the mountain city of Tial to put the prisoners we collected into the dungeons. Heading out to the nearby towns, we see that Oleg's army is actually defeated. Wait, they lost? There's no way. They actually did. We quickly head up there to scout the area, and we see no army. It's like they just vanished. So, to not give them a break, we're gonna be an annoying piece of shit and start to raid Ulan. We quickly deal with the town's militia and start raiding, and it takes the enemy almost the whole village being raided before they're able to chase us out of there. Running to hide in the forests of the north like the courageous people that we are, we found steppe bandits, and we decide to just absolutely crush them. And we do. After our raid and the absolute destruction of those steppe bandits, we reach Clan Tier 2, which means we can pledge ourselves to Raganvad and become a vassal of his, allowing us to be more tightly knit into the kingdom and have more of an influential role, becoming one of the lords of Sturgia. He rewards us with some pretty heavy cavalry and a nice 200x. Thank you, Raganvad. It is now day 99 and I decide to go absolute apeshit, and I go to siege Dinar Castle alone a little bit until someone actually joins. This marks the final battle of these 100 days, and we had overwhelming numbers as Gudun, Fafen, Bovan, Tuvir, few to mention, had joined us in the besiege. Seems like Dinar Castle was soon to be Sturgeon. The night of day 99, we siege Dinar Castle. Holy shit. Oof, here we go. Quite a bit of... Holy shit. I'm going to the tower. What's up, boys? No way! As I fall in the eastern tower of the castle, our armies ravage the remaining enemies. Kind of sad we died so fast, but that was really cool. Odin, thanks to you for helping in the siege of the inner castle. You were able to loot your fallen foes, but you did not participate in the sack of the castle as you are not part of the army that took it. Sadly, we find out that we are for some reason not the army that assaulted it, and we didn't get any loot. But vote for the new owner of Dinar Castle. A vote appears and our name is on it. And this, oh, people are voting for me, is where everything turns around. On day 100, we are the owners of Dinar Castle. Ragnvald of the Surgeons grants Dinar Castle to 3 with his council's support. We have earned our first fief, and the question that remains is, will we be able to defend this castle in this great war against the Khuzite? Here we are. We got our first castle. Holy. We own 2 villages, and they're both sheep. The first thing I started doing was manage my garrison, manage my troops, see what I wanted, what I didn't want, because I didn't want the cost to be too high or too low. I went back to the capital to sell some stuff, to recruit more units, and then I wanted to go back into Khuzite's territory, and that's when we found Gudun. And Gudun is in the fight, and I was like, I have to join. So that's what I did. Well, we gotta try. We gotta try. 1 hour is 283. We might win. Battle started off with me trying to attack the melee cavalry. I then saw how many ranged units they had, so I tried to attack the archers. My horse quickly died, and I died as well. We won the melee battle, but they had way too many archers, and the horse archers were just battering everyone, and we sadly lost. But this showed truly how dangerous the Khuzite really was. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh wow, we made peace. Wait, I did not expect that war to end that fast. What? A few days later, after that bewildering peace, we started to go on a rampage, where we beat the snot out of some poor looters, some barbarians that really missed their leader Rolgo, that we put in jail, and Bubla, that got fucked up. I'm about to fuck you up, brother. And some group called Bjornings, but there was no Bjorn. And some deserters that got bullied so hard they evaporated from the map. Then we started screaming at some peasants, because we needed to collect tax money for the king. And since we were all so bored, we decided to declare war on Britannia. Let's go! I then gathered my own little army and did my first solo siege on the castle of Utalheim Castle. Yeah, and then I will delegate command to them. This castle is very difficult to siege because there's only pretty much 2 entrances here. It's like, I mean 3. There's 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there, but they're all in the middle and everyone will get shot. Just have a catapult there, and I think 1 up there, but I'm not too sure. When we get inside, I feel like we'll win either way. Yeah, it's not really, I'm not too worried. Oh, we're losing so many soldiers. Go, 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 go. Oh. Don't do it! Did he kill himself? We can use our spear here to poke the enemy a little bit. Oh! After falling in battle, I quickly realized that this was a lost siege. But I happen to have learned a lot from it. These guys would just move in here instead. Because these guys are not really getting through. This is just a suicide ramp in a sense. By the looks of it, these towers are kind of bad. Using towers kind of made us lose here. Okay, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Using towers, not the way to go at all. Because they funnel. It's way better to just have the ladders than to use towers. We went back, recruited some troops. We attacked some looters and some bandits to level them up. It was a sad loss with the war. The war ended while we were doing all of this. But at least we learned a lot from that one siege. Come on, troops. After this, I decided to attack a random village in Battania to spark yet another war where I could retry again, and I started another siege. Hopefully this time, I would do much better. I'm trying to pull him away from the walls. It worked. It worked. Nice. We're getting in. We're getting in. We're getting in. I'm getting trapped here. They have so much throwing weapons. They have so many throwing weapons, it's actually insane. I'm so low. And the victory was ours. A sweet, sweet victory against the Battanians, and after this decisive siege, Battanians surrendered immediately and peace just appeared. We made peace! We also have a new castle now, Pendra Castle. Oh my god. While in Battanian territory, I quickly realized that the Kusite had declared war on us, and I haven't even gotten any notifications, so this kind of caught me by surprise. So I hurried over to the eastern front as fast as I could. Here we found a huge army of 560, and I quickly realized that I should attack them before more reinforcements come over. As I had already taken Urksala Castle, I was scared they were going to take Tial as well. 259 horse archers. Dude, that is actually nuts.
Halt then. So tell me who I fight.
John Cena. Holy fuck.
Warriors! Soldiers!
Fuck, no. I can't die. 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 I cannot die. I cannot die. I cannot die. Where's my archers? I said fall back and they're running into them. No way. I said fall back to my archers and they run into the enemy. There's no way. Well, that was a bitter loss. That's what I said. Crusite is so difficult to deal with. They are just incredibly difficult to deal with. The only way to defeat horse archers is with archers. After that bitter, decisive loss, I decided to retreat, recuperate, get some better armor for myself, recruit some more units, and rethink how I wanted to even progress in the game, as encountering those horse archers kind of baffled me. How was I even supposed to deal with it? Even if the war ended, there was going to be a war in the future, and how would I even deal with that then? I was recruiting some units on the peninsula when I found the most giant slave stack of races ever fucking seen. Holy shit, races has the— oh my god! That's so many slaves! What the fuck? Most of his units are just slaves. Most of his units are just slaves, so I don't feel like it should be an issue. Oh, they're ranged. Holy shit. This is bad. This is bad. I can't die. 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 Fuck. This is really bad. Fuck. And history repeated itself once again. I fell in battle and my units once again start charging the enemy, resulting in a massive loss that should have been a win. You could say my morale was extremely low after this, and I was extremely salty. Fuck you, races. I can't, dude. I have the most retarded troops ever. Like, it's not even fun. Guys, what kind of square is this? You're not supposed to do the shuffle in there. What is going on? This time, we're not gonna fucking lose. This time, we're not gonna lose. Because I've decided so. Uh-oh. Oh, we killed races. We killed races. Uh-oh. Help me. Help me. Wait, that wasn't Razies. Who the fuck did we kill then? What? And after going so well, I got distracted and I got trampled and we lost the same way Again. We're recruiting some more units back up again for the fucking 169th time. The Insurgents decided to declare a fucking blitzkrieg war on the Northern Empire, and for some reason this happened. Wait, why did I get the rest of these castles? What? What even is it? I swear they probably gave me the worst castle ever. Give me the castle in the middle of fucking nowhere? Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you. I'll take it. More castles for me, the better, I guess. Ah, they have pink shields. Ah, oh my god. Okay, sorry. Sorry. The war being in full swing, I decide to go raid some territory. So we attack this puny little village and start raiding it. And it's actually pretty profitable. Thank you guys. I decide to move through the enemy territory to run west to help with enemy sieges. And we find this lone guy called Nikasaur and we attack him like the cool people we are.
That's close enough. Who are you?
I'm 3. And in 3 minutes, you're about to die. And he actually did die. I mean, more of his people. We took him as prisoner, but yeah. Easy peasy, Nikasaur. Easy peasy. Easiest battle ever. That was the most easiest pool noodle fight battle ever. You are my prisoner now, Nikasaur. Oh, we're being besieged. I didn't even get to say hello to my castle. Guten, you better go fix this. Keep, dungeon, 200 prisoners. Boom. Carriers arrive from Northern Empire, bearing a piece of the Northern Empire. Pay 3,700 tribute each day to end the war between your realms. You can vote whether to accept the offer. After delivering Nikasaur into the prisons and killing some looters nearby, the Northern Empire just gave up. They didn't want to get bullied anymore, which kind of made me a little bit sad, but that's how it is, I guess. Day 300, and I think the world just decided that there's peace. Now, after this war, there was really nothing that happened at all. It went like 60 days, and there was no war, no nothing. I tried to vote for a war, but I didn't have enough influence, and it seemed like everyone was just happy with everything. It was just peace, and that was it. An actual happy ending. A peaceful universe. And it seems like our 300 days were over. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit like, subscribe. I appreciate you for watching. And I'll see you another time.